I'm Cindy Walter, and we're in Lake Normandy, France. And I have got a great surprise for you. We're at the Bohin Needle Company. So stay tuned, and I'm going to give you a big treat. Now we're actually in the Bohin Museum, and I have a treat. Many of my quilting friends know this gentleman. This is Didier Vrac, the present owner of Bohin. So hi.
Welcome.
Well, thank you for hosting us.
We're very proud to receive you in that place.
Oh, it's been a treat, and we've already had some pretty darn good meals, so I hope that you can visit here. In the museum, we've started to learn some of the history of Bohin, so when you come, you will learn all about it. But one of the interesting things I just learned is that the needles weren't made until 1866. Before that, they were making wooden boxes and other tools. Also, throughout history, Bohin made paper clips and other items, not just sewing. But today, of course, we all know it for their wonderful premier needles. And in a few moments, we're going to see how they're made. So stay tuned. Well, the needles start from a roll of wire, a huge roll of wire, and then they have to smooth the wire out so that it's straight. But then it gets very interesting when they actually make the needles. They're twins. There's a point on each end, and they smooth it with a point, and they make the point. Then they will cut those in half and make the single pieces. And here they're starting to cut them, and after that they put the holes in them. It's a huge process. They have a machine for every step. And down this line here you can see there's about 15 steps, from smoothing them out to hardening the steel with heat bath and oil baths, to actually package them and put them in those beautiful Bohin packages. So it's a big step, a lot of it. We're going to walk into the factory where the machines are. And it's a little loud in there, so I won't talk to you, but we'll just show you a few pieces of the big machines.
We don't do all the steps. We don't have all the steps. That's making the hole.
Oh my gosh.
Take care.
So remember I told you they make the needles as a twin. They have a sharp point on each end. And then they stamp the eye in there. So now they're breaking them apart. But when they break them apart, it's very rough and thick, so then they have to sand them down. So those are the steps we're looking at now.
Which are incredible. They are made in 1929.
Oh.
They are perhaps the first robots of industry. They cut the needles first. They put them in the grinding, and after they will order. Instead, the needles are coming from the horns, and we will polish them. To polish them, we need to pack them in a packet of 20 kilos, and we must first order them online, and you will see something you'll never see again.
Okay, wow. Oh my word. Oh my word, look at how easy. Oh my goodness. Amazing.
And they're perfect.
Wonderful. Wow. Bravo. Thank you. Merci.
You see the glass.
All of this, I've used those glass head pins. Well, this is how they put the glass on it. Of course, they have to start with really high quality metal. That was a problem that some companies have. So high quality metal, and then they heat it and pop those little heads on. Now the museum has a whole display of misshapen ones, so it's not always perfect. When you come here to the Bohin Museum, make sure you get one of your little misshapen glass ball pins.
So this machine are the most antique of the factory from 1850 about. They are wonderful and very efficient. They are selecting the needles by sizes. In the process could have some differences, and we separate them in that machine. So these machines are incredible. They are before 1923, they will separate the eye and the point. We put the needle just on to equilibrate it. Some fall down, the others go straight. And this machine works perfectly. There are no needles wrong at the end.
Amazing.
It's simple, efficient.
It's amazing how they created these machines, 150 years ago. We're leaving the production area now, and we're going into a different part of the museum. But I got to tell you, no other company will ever show you all this wonderful production. So come to the Bohin Museum to see these antique machines working. They're actually working, putting out their beautiful needles. One of the areas you can't miss is all the antique packaging. The logos were beautiful, and there's different packaging for the safety pins and the needles and the thimbles. And some of it you'll recognize because they have reproduced some of these antique packaging into their contemporary products. Really cool. Yay, my favorite needle right there. So Didier, thank you for the incredible tour.
Yeah, that was my dream since many years. I wanted so much that you come and see all the job we made to show what we're able to do.
I had no idea that it was so huge. It took us 2.5 hours just to walk through the museum. There's so many displays. And another area we didn't show is a major area about France, this part of France, everything they've made here. There's so many manufacturers through the rivers. So it's so interesting. Thank you.
So thank you so much to come. I'm so glad.
It's my pleasure. And a great thing, the tour of the museum ends in the shop. So now we get to shop. Let's go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Au revoir. Well, Monsieur Didier, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bohin factory, and thank you to come from so far away.
Our pleasure, my pleasure. And for those of you viewers that want to see more of the Bohin products, you can go to La Manufacture Bohin.France, FR, or you can go to Bohin.com. Enjoy.